Hello travelers, welcome back to the stream. Picking up where we left off yesterday, we are on Varun Kai helping, let's see, what are we calling it? Assisting House Bethal and House Kadik. So we just went through a beating yesterday, taking out some nasty permanent what are those things called? Vortex monsters, guys, whoever's. And then we had a dumb little side quest from this guy's sister where we had to go down there and meet up with Anasco Varun and try to talk some sense into his dumb butt. Okay, so now we need to assist House Vithal. So, let us away. And by the way, I have not fixed my mouse cable, my mouse cord. It's going to be driving me insane tonight. Oh, by the way, check out my new duds.
My brother lost his wife and home in the catastrophe.
Picked these up in the underground, what do you call that place? Research whatever facility at the dam, where I had to pick up a vortex, what do you call that thing? Vortex thingamajig that of course this jerk here didn't need. So now I'm walking around with a vortex doohickey and I don't know what to do with it. Well, this of course I needed at the end, but I thought you had to blow those things up. Alright, on our way to help out House Bethal.
Hopefully the soldiers are all out on missions or patrols and not gone.
Well, most of them are gone, my dear. So, this person will help us out.
You do not have approval to trade with me.
Eventually, but not now. Let's see. Which way? This way.
This is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability
Just gonna sit here and
provide a
listen.
legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters?
Have you had a moment to
This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor.
Oh boy.
He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system.
To agree.
The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Bethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house.
I guess he's done talking.
If you are not a member of House Bethal, you do not belong here.
That was rude.
So you are Anasco's chosen.
That's right.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric.
Yes,
boy.
you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Indeed.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste.
Got them
Tell
weird
me,
Martian eyes.
Vindicator, are you well practiced in discretion?
I am a Ryujin operative. I know all about discretion.
I have heard reports on Ryujin from the Ministry of Conjunction. This
Conjunction.
news gives me hope. My son, Vedek, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well.
You don't know that.
He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is
Luther?
allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Let's see. Death is the fate of all traitors. Why would he leave at a time like this?
Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose.
There you
He
go.
was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it. My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun's society. He dared to blame a Nazgul for the state of Dazra.
Well, he wasn't wrong.
Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death.
There you go.
If only my sister and husband had your sensibility. I do not wish Vedek dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
How does his death relate to power grid access?
The shame Vedek brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
Oh boy.
Exceptions show weakness, and we cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
Very well.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the ministry's authority on the
That
actions
is
of my
not
own
a
son,
Varun
even if
tenet.
he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedek and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it.
Wow.
Vedek has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death.
Easy enough.
Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
If it's the will of the serpent, it will be done. So say we all.
I commend you for your faith. A sad day indeed when an outsider is more devout than my own son. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Vedek's associates there may know where he went. But keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
Ugh. Let's see. I'll use my best discretion when the time comes, or hopefully no one was stupid enough.
If they were, they will pay the price. And remember, absolute discretion.
Gotcha.
All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
Say no more. I am on the case. Come, my love. Wonder where that elevator goes. Guess I could have checked it.
We mourn the loss of our fallen, but know they walk with the serpent.
I'm mourning the loss of your hair. All right. Harold's Rest. I don't know who this Harold guy is, but he gets his own resting place.
All I am saying is that I am not pleased with the recent outsider.
Well, nobody asked you, jerk.
You will serve Dazra to the last man.
Strange that a city like this has just gravel and dirt for the streets.
What does your scanner reveal?
Seaweed farm, seaweed farm. On a place with no ocean. Yeah, you know how it is. Oh, here we are. Harold's Rest.
I got you your favorite from the meat market. It's fatty, just the way you like.
Alright. Who is this?
You seem to be doing well.
Yes, I am.
I'll drink to that. Oh, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
You just offered to buy me a drink.
Oh, you just revealed the question of the day. Where is
So
Eric
is everybody
the
looking
Fall?
for him?
The worst thing that can possibly happen happens. And then he disappears. I
Maybe
mean,
he was swallowed up by the...
come on, we're supposed to
Vortex.
be friends.
Let's see. Good friend doesn't abandon someone in their time of need, or friends don't let friends drink alone.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah.
You'd think B would at least be commiserating with me. But I'm suddenly too drunk to deal with. Some friend she is. All she cares about is Varric.
Who's B?
Huh? Oh, B's a friend. Or maybe was a friend.
Oh?
Yeah.
What'd you do to her?
Me, B, and Varric makes 3. Figured we were friends till the end.
Yeah, you should be supporting one another.
Right? That's what we do. When we lost people to the so-called incident, we banded together. I just want Varric to show up so things can get back to normal. Whatever that is.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
If I did, do you really think I'd be moping around
I
here?
kind of believe him.
Did he trust me? I just don't know anymore.
Maybe he dropped some sort of hint in your last conversation.
No way. I would have remembered. We talked about so much. It's just hard to recall everything.
How does that count as a positive?
I'm telling you, there's nothing. Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
Just leave me be. Everyone else has.
All right. Enjoy yourself. Where's B? It's not
I
B.
just cannot believe this happened.
Oh, that must be B.
Forgive me. I am tired today.
This bar is the only thing keeping many people safe.
I am tired today.
I don't need any free drinks from you.
Okay.
This railing is taken. And no, I'm not looking for company.
Would you turn around to talk to me?
Oh, of course. Who would be looking for me anyway?
Yeah, not with that
Why
attitude.
should I know anything about the heir apparent? I'm nobody. Ask him yourself, if you find him.
You know him better than you let on.
Do I? Perhaps at one point, I thought I did. Varric. One day we're inseparable, and the next, I've searched all of Dazra for him. But he's gone. Couldn't even leave a note. That means he either doesn't want to be found or... well, I prefer not to think about it.
Yeah.
Of course I asked around. I even asked people I didn't know.
I'm gonna try to persuade her, but I know she doesn't know anything.
So, what if I did? Like I said, he doesn't want to be found.
Look at that. 2, 4, 6 points and... ugh.
I'm so tired. It's possible I missed something, but nothing comes to mind.
I'm not gonna make this thing happen.
Believe me, I'd help if I could.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work out. Oh, holy cow. I got him.
Sure, but what? Alright, fine. But I'm only telling you this because I want him to be safe.
Can't believe that worked.
Never found out where he is. But I know someone who might.
Yeah?
His name is Tain Salavea.
Oh, that guy.
Hard to say right now, but Tain's a regular. If you stay a bit, you can't miss him.
Okay.
Just promise me you'll let me know if you find Varric.
I will.
Thank you.
Peace be with you, sister.
I do hope that the Great Serpent has a plan for me.
Wait for
Just trying
Tain.
to survive one more day.
I will sit and wait. How long do I have to wait? Have a seat, dear. Wow, looky, looky. Speak
Hold
of the
yourself,
devil.
Samira. You'll be fine.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
Aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
Serpent bless you.
Oh, wow. You really bought in, huh?
You
I'm
ain't
an
from
outsider
around here, are you?
myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
How'd you end up here?
You could say I'm like a specialized delivery service. Moving stuff back and forth between Dazra and the settled systems. Just so happens I got a lot of time on my hands since Dazra went to hell and I lost my ship. And let me
Happened to your
tell you,
ship?
I thought things were grim before. Whatever that incident was, this whole planet's gonna need therapy.
Let's see.
Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to use that, but I don't get it either, but here we are.
Yep, that's how I feel most days since I got stuck here. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
Looking for some kid.
Varric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here.
Yeah, what's it going to cost me?
I guess that depends. Vindicator? Who wants to know?
It's just me.
Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent. And I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out.
I am feeling generous.
Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him.
Really?
So you just say the word and we're off to the races. You make it sound creepy. But yeah, for emergencies. After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him.
Yeah.
Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
I guess we'll have to leg it. I wanted to use the hovercraft. Alright. Where's the dang... Ah! There it is.
May the Great Serpent guide you.
Where... Man. My, scanner has been acting up lately. Only shows arrows sometimes. I mean, even in the best of times, it only showed them for like 8 or 10 seconds, and then you'd have to turn it off, turn it back on. And of course, we're doing this in the middle of the night. Watch out!
Do you see anything useful?
So just keep heading northwest of Dazra until we pick something up.
Okie dokie. I'm guessing we're heading to the abandoned camp. Oh, that's his scanner. Beeping. Where'd my arrows go again? Whoops. .500 meters. Hunting Rocky Bonecrest? Holy smokes. Jiminy Christmas. How do I get up there? We're gonna go down here and we're gonna get waylaid by some phantoms or something. Ah, that looks like a way up. What's this? Zarovich's notes. The temperature fluctuates greatly out here. Nothing that will hurt me, but finding comfort is impossible. I have been tired and hungry with little food or sleep. I miss my family. But is not that the point? Though I am weary, the great serpent guides me. It is undeniable. His power. The presence grows stronger every hour that wanes. In half a day, I will be there. The peak lies just beyond the fog.
There seems to be a path up. We should follow it.
That's what I'm doing. No critters in the way. Good to know. Alright, where's this secret entrance? Around here somewhere. Haha! Here we go. Right? Right? Or no? It's not it. This way. Hold on. Nobody up here.
Tracker says this is it. It doesn't. Let's take a look around. But be careful.
Why'd you hide way back there to talk to me?
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
Indeed. What's this? The tracker. Dean turned off the ping when you arrived. If Eric left the tracker here, he left in a hurry. My father is furious, but I've never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew this day was coming, but perhaps he's just that delusional. This proves he'd never see things my way, that I made the right decision, but my mind still bombards me with questions. Did I act too quickly? What about Vittoria and Luther? What about Eggy and Bee? What will my father do now? He will send me to kill you. My only hope for sleep at this point is that the exhaustion will simply take me. Alright. Tired little boy. What's in here? Let's see. This one. And that one. And then this one. And I gotta get a new mouse. Ooh, quick strike.
We cannot just break it open.
What are you talking about? I'm a master at this. What else do we have? Ah, another camp log. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think of what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I've been slowly building up this area ever since Tane and I first discussed plans to get me off of Varun Kai. I figured I need a safe place if I had to leave unexpectedly in late O. I have the tracking device he gave me, so I can only hope he puts two and two together. In the meantime, I'm hoping to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home here. Who knows how long it might be before Tane finds me. Cutting board and a flip ladder. What is this? What is this? Bloodstains. So the victim may still be alive. It's over here. Uh-huh. Mine. Mine. There's something else around here, I believe. More bloodstains? Or no? I forget where.
Look at this view. Despite everything, I cannot help but be moved by how beautiful my home can be.
What's this? A vortex spawn? There's no vortex spawn. Ah, footprints. The final prints head west. Varric must have fled the camp after attempting to put up a small fight. Whoa! Holy smokes! Take that, you monster. Buddy, okay?
I could have done without that.
No kidding.
All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things. Terror, what? I think I'll pass. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything?
Couple things. Bloodstain, footprints, he was definitely here.
Damn. Hate to think he had to take on those things by himself. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us.
He headed west.
Sounds like a plan.
Which
and
way's
hopefully
west?
that injury slows him down enough for us to catch up. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
Determine which way he fled. Well, must be down there somewhere. Now that is a good view, though. Gonna have to take a shot of that. If my mouse will work. Let's see. That's a nice shot.
This might be an excellent spot for an outpost. Just leave me here with a bowl full of chunks and we're good.
A bowl? I feel like this planet has a very minimal magnetic field. With an aurora like that. Let's see. More footprints. Less sporadic. Northwest. Which way is northwest? That way. Right through the middle of Chaos Central. What have we here? Okay, baby?
I heard some.
Well, yeah. You heard me kill 4 vortex phantoms. Let's see if they had anything worth looting. Vortex shard. Particle fuse. Vortex shard. Particle fuse, grenade, vortex shard. Ooh, had some
Extra
credits.
ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Leave that goat alone. You monsters. Let me get a scan. Come on. There you go. Alright. Hunting Rocky Bonecrest. What annoys me about the critters in this game is that they just kill indiscriminately and then don't eat what they kill. See, that don't make no sense. What was this? Ah. Apostate's Refuge. And there are a ton of points of interest around here. Is that daylight coming, or am I just getting used to the dark? Search northwest of the camp. What are these guys just kind of wandering around? Oh my goodness. Whoa! You dead or not? Burp, 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 burp. They got me pretty good there. Frag grenade, vortex shard. Is there somebody up here? Burp, 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 burp. Oh, Rocky Grub Grazer. This could take a while. Varun Zealot, eh? What's he got? There's a modified AA-15. Whoa. Somebody's tossing grenades. Rocky Nautilus Scavenger. What else have we up here? There are a ton of plants on this planet.
There's a farm up ahead. We should see what they know.
I'm looking right at it. What are you talking about? guys are set up. Hello in the camp. We're friendly.
Interference with caregiving tasks will not be tolerated.
What's that?
That's far enough,
Oh,
strangers.
that's what I thought you said.
You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
Serpent's blessing, sister. We come in search of Veric Fathal. We're looking for an injured young man that may have passed through here.
Through here? You realize you're in the middle of nowhere.
We tracked him.
I can understand that, but I can't help you.
You can't or you won't?
The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila.
Uh-huh.
No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it.
Perhaps a little financial support might help.
That's a generous offer.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Hey,
Zen.
money's money.
Yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious.
How many of them are there?
As I said, we're isolated out here. We keep to ourselves.
Yeah?
But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
I thought you said you didn't know
That's
anything.
gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him. We didn't know and didn't ask. We introduced ourselves, and he quickly changed the subject. But he was polite, and something about him reminded me of our own son, so I didn't feel the need to push him. He had a pretty bad injury, but we were able to patch him up. He didn't want to stick around, though. Once he felt better, we sent him north.
It was very kind of
There's
you.
a long-abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of. He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dasra. He wanted to start a new life.
Understandable.
We even gave him 2 of our own groats to get started.
Very generous.
You're welcome, and safe travels. If you find him, give him our regards.
I will. Thank you for all your help. All right, now how do I get out of here? That's quite the climb. You guys up for a climb tonight in the middle of darkness? Oh, maybe it is sunrise. Well, that wasn't much of a trip at all.
I bet this is it. You go on ahead. I'll keep working.
What do you mean? That's only slightly fishy. Hello, robot.
I am please wait. Generating suitable greeting. Hello, traveler.
Hello, traveler. Groats. What's he doing over here? Supposed to be searching. What am I searching for? Nice place you got here. Really nice place. Still supposed to be in here searching? Aha! First entry of the first day of my new life, I hope. I suppose I'm a groat farmer now, a long way from heir apparent, but I am thankful for the distance. Yes, quite a bit has happened since last I wrote. Tane never came, and I had to flee when vortex horrors found me and attacked. Perhaps I have my father of all people to thank for those combat lessons he forced me through. Some kind farmers took me in and helped patch me up. They were respectful of my privacy and even pointed me here after telling them a version of my plight. Should my father send anyone after me, I can only hope my remaining anonymous keeps them safe. Yeah. More stuff up here. Little credits. Yoink. Oops, didn't want that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Just takes up space. Stylized desk fan. Search the dwelling. Is there something else? That's pretty much everything up here, right? What else is around here? Man, this place... Ah, computer. Log entry 2. I got up early, fed the groats. I think I'll name the female Bella. Not sure on the male yet. Took account of the repairs needed and was at least able to get this old computer up and running. Gives me hope that I may be able to fix up the Model A's that have been abandoned here. It looks like he did. And I think I argue with my father over a need for engineering skills. That's 2 lessons his father taught him. If I ever hear news of Dazra returning to normal, perhaps I'll initiate contact with Tane again. Okay. 1, 3... Everything is catching up with me. My father, what I've done, the people I've left behind. How long was he here? Most of all, I miss my sister. Model A's are up and running. Riddled with guilt. Not even his words. It's the look of betrayal. Yeah, you screwed him over bad. The blow I struck was deep. Couldn't stand by and watch them destroy themselves, but I rejected everything he stands for. And of course, I knew full well that my actions would require him to do as head of the Ministry of State. Well, bad people, bad jokes. What else? Anything else in here? I'll take those, and that, and that, and that. Anything in here? Okay. Boink. Boink. Is there another single? I may have screwed up. Let's see if there's anything else that'll fit here. Nope. Just those. Well, I don't have 2 of these, do I? So, that's it. Let's see now. Not that one. Perhaps this one. And this one? Come on, mouse. Frenzy experimental Varun Shimas.
This is worth the effort.
Not really. What else is there around here? Return to the outside. Ooh, that's a big Groot. Hello, Grody. Maybe I should step out the other door.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
Well, he's here. He's right behind you, actually.
Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
Look behind you.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
You got a lot of guns.
Oh, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Rightfully so.
Your father sent me to kill you.
Kill me? As if he wasn't already suffocating me. I figured the old man might play it that way. Always the extremist.
Mm-hmm.
But since I have your attention, allow me to plead my case.
You may speak.
I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose.
Yeah, you were
I was born House Vithal.
Yeah.
I was raised to inherit the role of elder, to run the ministry of state, to worship the great serpent. But I want none of it.
Let's see. Your sole responsibility. Yeah, I'm going to say that.
That's not the life anyone wants.
But it is the unfortunate way of House Varun. The collective comes first, the individual second.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal.
Whoa, look out behind you.
Is all he cares about.
Look out behind you. Oh, jeez.
Let's get this over with.
Whoop, there's another one. Holy smokes. Dude, you don't have a gate? Dude, do you have a fence? There's another one. Look out. Jiminy Christmas, they keep coming. How many of them are there?
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Lucky for you, I had my pirate survival rifle.
As I said before, I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance.
I'll let him go.
Anything. Name it.
Signet ring.
My ring? Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm. The disaster took every physical reminder of her.
Why would she give you the family signet ring?
Just wiped her from existence. True. It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's
Indeed.
over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Will do, buddy. Thanks for all the help.
I owe you my life in more ways than one.
You damn straight, buddy. You just almost got eaten by these things. Adhesive. 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 There's another one down there. Somewhere. Yeah, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to mess around with this. I'm going to return to the keep. Better put that gun away before somebody... Hey, what's going on? Dang it. My mouse is killing me again. Getting caught up in stuff on my desk. Gotta get a wireless. It is done. Praise be the serpent. Blessed be his name. You guys are still standing in the same spot.
Let us speak. You're back. What news do you bring?
This way I'm not lying.
What have you done? Varric.
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this.
The blood is on my hands. What's done is done. It must be the will of the Great Serpent.
Do not hide behind doctrine. You know as well as I there was a choice to be made.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
I can't remember if I have a chance to tell them later that he's still alive.
You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria!
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Man.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time.
Now all of a sudden he's very understanding.
Well said, Vindicator.
Well said.
Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
Let's see. I'll say that.
Good.
Good.
I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter.
How much?
You restored order to this house.
That's all?
And have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
Well, okay then. Well, that was a little bit anticlimactic. 1,000 credits for your work, for your...
Vindicator.
Yes, Warden. Only 1,000 credits for your trouble. Taking on freaking bone crest monsters.
The Great Serpent watch over you.
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
I gotta. Guess I gotta complete the whole process. All right. What do we got to do now? Return to Ekris at the mooring device. How did I?
And your scan shows...
The morning device. How do I get there?
Behave yourself. There is already enough trouble in Dodger to go around.
Nobody's starting any trouble around here.
This device is rather imposing looking, no?
It looks the same as it did the last time we were here. Oh, you got a lot more junk up here than last time.
One house aligned, and 2 to go.
No, 2 houses aligned.
Did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Here you go.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Kadik is as forthcoming as the others.
Well, that was a little bit better. Okay. Alright. Gonna take a short pause right here. We'll return in just a few minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Alright, now it's on to House Kadik to get whatever it is that they're not giving to us. I don't know why these jerks would be holding back. You want to save the planet or not? I mean, come on. It's just common sense. You do what you gotta do to save your city and your people. House Kadik. Wonder if we can find out anything about Tomisar.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
What is it that you've done?
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Yes?
I'm talking to her.
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima.
That's right.
Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you.
Yeah?
I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
You barely look elder enough to drink. It's an honor.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
Hey, I worked for it.
Impressive. I see now why you must have been chosen. I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken. Along with other members of the house.
Why wouldn't you just tell them that?
They're being held hostage. By zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
Well, just let me take care
This
of
is a
it.
major overreach. I have never known the zealots to be so bold.
Let's see. Tell me what they've demanded.
The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Maleen. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
If I can get to the hostages first, the zealots will have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them.
But you don't have any agents.
We too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives.
I find
it's
that
the only
argument
reason I
weak.
even agreed to these negotiations.
So much is at
But now
stake,
that
you
you're
couldn't
here,
send a couple
I
of
can
your top
finally
people?
take action.
Let's see. Yeah, I would say that.
Yes. It does seem more than mere coincidence, doesn't it? But there's still one unanswered question.
Yeah.
I don't know where the zealots are keeping Sahima. But I have a good idea who does.
Of course you do.
Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This
Junction.
is where matters get complicated.
I bet they're being held in one of your old shadow stations.
How would you...
Because I'm
I'm beginning
starborn.
to see why the Great Serpent chose you. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now.
Uh-huh.
On my orders.
So you're the
Forcing
one.
them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming.
Of course not.
Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
Oh, you've tied my hands. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I will return once I've learned the location.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Well, if he's just upstairs, why don't you go talk to him? Where's the upstairs? How do I get there? Oh. Right here. Alright. I'll take a handy dandy. What's this thing? Paramore. I need to stock up on those. Maybe that will help me convince this jerk. Oh, hello.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
I've seen this jerk before.
Forgive me, I didn't realize we were entertaining guests. You must be the outsider I heard of who shares our beliefs. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me? Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents, but mind reading isn't one of them.
You know. Let's see.
Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is.
That's true.
And if you're here making demands,
I'm just
she
asking
obviously
politely.
has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Aha. Let's stroke his ego a little bit.
Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me.
Man. At such a young age, too.
I do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized.
Indeed.
I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less.
Exactly. Good work takes time, no matter how talented you are.
Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation, if you ask me.
Always.
But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know.
Let's see. Can't imagine how hard it must have been.
You have no idea. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability. I was wondering when your own agenda would come into play.
It's not my agenda.
I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Rosma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Let me manipulate him.
You make a good point, for an outsider. And perhaps I should take your presence here as a sign.
Indeed.
The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Rosma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned.
Thank you. This information will save lives.
It better.
Yeah, that wasn't too hard, was it? Hey, I've seen that before. And everybody lives in a freaking cave.
You must have gotten the location.
I did.
Well done. And luckily, I know the place. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates.
I thought they were all Badlands.
Epsilon was once a research station, with a focus on grav drive manipulation. The Zealots have since vastly expanded upon it. But it makes sense if they intend to use Sahima to their advantage.
Yeah, I'll just say I'll head there right away.
The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one
I'm
of the
gonna kill everyone I
geothermal
see,
power
right?
stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
Right.
Good. Serpent willing. Your timing will line up.
Indeed.
I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly.
It'll be
Now,
done when it's
Jamal
done.
wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
All right, where's Jamal? Oh, there she is.
Vindicator?
Yes,
A
ma'am.
word before you go.
Of course.
Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
I believe they're misunderstood.
Yes, much like any murderer or terrorist.
Okay, maybe not.
The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Oh, I know a little bit.
I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
And
I
yet
would
you're
argue
talking.
that what you describe would be considered treason. And rightly so.
Easy. Raw, lost control.
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily.
Okay.
Exactly. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse.
Yeah, I know.
Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
Why would Zealots ever back House Kadik? Supplying Zealots is a mistake. They're terrorists.
House Kadik would be condemned should anyone outside our house find out. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
Let's see. But I'm gonna find Sahima so Razma can take back control.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about.
Yes?
House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level.
Okay.
But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind.
Agreed.
We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether.
You won't get any argument from me. Why not tell the council?
Exposing this information to the council would condemn not only Razma, but House Kadik along with her. I have no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways.
Oh, this is going to just piss her off. Let's see.
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots.
In what way?
And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
House Kadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
You're condoning the murder of your own family?
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the Zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the Zealots. Once Razma no longer sees the Zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow.
All right.
I'm doing what I must to preserve this house. All you need to get is Sahima's research, which she has with her.
I'll see that it's done.
Excellent. As you may have guessed, we can't afford any loose ends, and you'll need a cover story for Razma. When you arrived, the Zealots had already killed the hostages, so you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name.
I live for a good cover story.
See that you do. I look forward to seeing you at the negotiations.
So, the reason I'm doing it this way is because in my last playthrough,
Serpent guide you.
I did it the other way, where I saved everybody. And, yeah, things just continued the way they have been. And, what's her name there? The council member, she was just angry at me, but...
House Kadik seems to have remained largely unscathed. How fortunate for them.
Exactly. What's her name there? The council member. She was angry at me, but that was pretty much it. Nothing bad really happened. So, let's see what happens this time. If I go in there, guns blazing. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's see where... It's back that way. But I don't want to fly over... I'll just do this. hit that rock hard. I'm not hearing any sound from my vehicle. Maybe I've just got the effects turned down.
All systems go!
Don't want to get too high.
We'll get there in no time.
Exactly. That's the point. An old Derek? Or an old pump? Ooh, there's some rocks I didn't see. Messed that up. Alright. May have come in from the other side. A turret Mark X. Let's see. Where was that turret? It's probably up above me. See, I think I need to... I definitely came in from the wrong side, so I'll come in from above. Those guys are... Who the hell is that? Is that Andreja? What are you doing? Just walked right up to him. Damn it, Andreja. We're trying to do this stealth-wise. These guys are tough.
Bring it.
Damn it, Andreja. Good shooting. I guess I brought that on myself by not sneaking. Can't get him.
This is futile. You cannot evade us.
Want to bet? To stealth this as much as I can. Nobody's walking into my sights. Wish I had something with a little more stealth. Ah, there he is. That had to hurt. Come back here, Andreja. This guy's just sitting here like a big dumb dummy. Are you shooting at me?
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
Indeed. A Tale of Two Cities. And a few credits. Advanced Beowulf. Don't need it. Alright, who's detected me? I mean, besides Andreja. Okay. I'm detected by somebody. Somewhere. I don't know who. Is it you? Baby, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more stealthy on our excursions. Something is seeing me, I just don't know what. see any cameras. Shadow Station Epsilon.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Somebody else over there? Yeah. So much for the element of surprise. It's a powerful little blaster. Maybe I'll try that. It's got a suppressor on it. Beep beep. Aha. Something useful for once. Guys out there. Everybody's got a tale of two cities. Is there a way down? What's this? Oh, that's that dude I killed earlier. See what that does. That's a heck of a... can't see and now you can't breathe. All right. Anything in there? I guess since the plan is to just sweep the place completely, I don't really need to stealth my way in. What are you doing, Andreja?
There was no other way for it to end. Nothing there now.
Now you will pay.
I tell you, this doesn't do much from this distance. Step out. I dare you. Step out. I dare you to. Man, my weapons have lost a lot of their oomph.
Already.
There's a turret out there.
I will never grow tired of seeing that.
All right. Enough pussyfooting around. What else do we have in here? Anything worth taking? Oh, I could sneak through there. Ooh, okay. I can turn the turrets on them. Andreja, get down. Get down.
You mustn't allow the heretics to escape!
Alright, let's make this fast. 1, 2, 3. And that one, that's not it. What about that? Nope. What about that? That. And that. Nope. What about that way? And then so like that and like to that. Update friend froze settings. And we just wait for the turrets to take action. Or not. Man, these guys are tough. What's going on here? Sounds like... Sounds like my turrets are doing their job. Andreja, come back here.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Starlash. Hey. I got one of those too, buddy. Aww. Ooh, I'm in bad shape. I need to pay attention to that.
Take your best shot.
Yep. leaving a couple of guys behind, but let's check this place out, see what we got. Nothing special. Oh, there you go. Stupid Big Bang. And those stupid rivets, I didn't want those. Come on. Ooh, another air vent. What happens if we go through here? Ooh.
Do it again.
My head! My head!
Dang. Ooh, a long fang. Those are good. Whoops.
I can't see!
Oh, I didn't want that. Dark Lager. Alright. I'm gonna turn to the dark side here.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here. Who are you?
There is nothing to say to her that's not. Alright. And she's tough. Personal notes. Focus on grav drive advancement. All I need to recreate. Ah, they're wanting to recreate Anazco's work. I had a feeling. Easily free them, but dealing with the. Okay. Oh, redeemed, hey. Far beyond your design, even with my own skills, I don't believe any of us would be a match. Was that 3 or 4? Yeah. Formulate a virus that now lies dormant within every major system in Epsilon. And any ship that has linked up to the network within the past few days, I believe we are. We have the means to keep the zealots at bay should we attempt an escape. Remote door control. Open doors. Okay. The one redeeming feature of the Companions Overhaul mod is that leave no witnesses. Leave no witnesses. The redeeming feature of that mod is that you no longer get the nasty... Ooh, but where is Andreja? I didn't get a nasty comment, but I think she left me. There she goes. So maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. We'll see. See, that one goes there. That one goes there. If that one goes there, then that one goes there. All right, so meh. I've got the redeemed to deal with. And they are tough cookies. What's in here? Let's see, that goes like this. Come on, mouse. And then I need this one right there. All right, so that goes there. That's that, and that. Oh, for frickety frick. What's this? Turret control. And this one. Oh man, what a waste. Don't really know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. Looks like I've been here before. Yeah. I gotta get back down. Anything in here? I think I've been through here, yeah. I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly. I've been here. I need to get back into the caverns. How do I do that? Going down. Have I already seen these? No, I haven't. Alright, we're back. Need to go this way, I believe. One of these guys, that one, I believe is what you call one of them redeemed. Unacceptable, and yet we have it. What has he got? Anything? Nothing. Runs around with nothing but a knife. Anything down here worth looking at? No. Take that, you zealot. That's all we have up here. Hardly worth the trouble. Alright, what else do we have? Get out of here and get back to hunting down redeemed. Killing everybody. See what happens. Another redeemed. got redeemed is taking cover. That's not right. Well, that was a waste. Didn't even hurt him. A force to be reckoned with. Such a fate, one of great honor or punishment. Yeah, well, what the heck. Leave no witnesses. What does she have? Nothing. So just in case anybody's wondering, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, leave no witnesses, see what happens, and if I don't like the outcome, I'm just going to load up again. Hopefully I can get early enough to start over. So I've lost my companion because she did not agree with what I did. Yes, here we are. So I believe the Badlands power station is just sort of around the corner. Wonder if I can get in that ship. Probably not. Oh man, what the hell are those things? Well, with a name like Grazer, they're probably not dangerous. Another Varun ship. The Evening Star, huh? Interrupt the negotiations. I think I came to the wrong side.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Indeed.
Please, tell me you bring good news. Impossible.
These are exactly the actions I warned you about, Rasma.
What's going on here? And who is this? These are private negotiations. Or have you forgotten?
Oh, these are hardly negotiations when you have nothing to barter with me, Hale. Did you think I wouldn't find out? And this is Anasco's chosen vindicator. He infiltrated your base and has just informed me that my nieces and nephews aren't even alive!
Yeah, she's...
Lies! Would I be here otherwise?
Of course you would. You've been waiting for this moment, to hold power over one of Dazra's noble houses.
Perhaps those you left running Epsilon didn't agree with your leadership. You just want to watch House Kadik squirm, thinking you finally have the upper hand. I guess it could be any of these.
Of course I did. But why would I jeopardize the perfect advantage?
Perfect.
And do you think we'll believe your word over Anasco's chosen?
These negotiations are done, Mihail. House Kadik is through dealing with you and your kind.
You'll regret this betrayal. All of you. This so-called Vindicator is nothing but a false idol.
That's true in this case.
He's not even one of us. A heretic, here to lead you all astray. I should purge you where you stand.
You could try. Tell the big snake in the sky I said hello.
I am prepared. Are you?
Let's see. I just took out your whole base. Perhaps you should reconsider. Well,
So
not good enough.
what's a few more? My brethren were willing to die for our cause. You think we're not prepared to make the same sacrifice?
I'm wasting my breath here. What's a zealot without their ship?
They are our more valuable assets.
What if people remain in Shadow Station Epsilon?
Perhaps.
What the heck?
You speak with a fervor matched only by my brethren. Perhaps I've misjudged you, Vindicator.
Vindicator.
Now, you can see why he's been chosen.
I wouldn't go that far. We'll leave, but only because it's the Serpent's will that we spread the word of House Kadik's heresy. The next time we see any of you or your people, it will be for blood.
Nice smile you got there.
The injustice of it all. House Kadik is in your debt. For better or worse.
The serpent embraces your lost family now. Be happy for them.
Well spoken, Vindicator. I should have listened to you, Jamal. You were always the wiser one.
You give me too much credit, sister. You are the house elder for a reason.
Yes. And our house has suffered many losses. From one catastrophe to the next. That is one outcome we can be grateful for.
The Vindicator is right. We will see this through and be stronger for it. But we need to turn our attention toward the mourning device.
Yes. And I assume you were able to recover Sahima's research.
Yes.
At least we had some level of success. Go. Head back to Dazra. See that Ekris gets it. And hopefully this plan of his will work.
And Vindicator, a token of my gratitude for aiding House
I'm
Kadim.
over here. Ah, 10,000 credits. Better than nothing. You guys are usually so cheap. Take a few extra credits with me when I go. Alright, so what's going to happen now? You cannot fast travel there while driving. Where's the ship? If I travel to the ship, can't travel there while driving either. Gotta go to the ship. Or I guess I could just drive. Oh boy. Flew a little too high. Lost my juice. Oh, don't freeze up. Come on. I don't like how this thing gets kind of on a tilt and it won't straighten up. See what happens if I go inside. If I catch hell from Andreja. If she's even still here. See.
Hey. Next something for you, Cap.
You got something for me? Why are you in,
Yeah, what is it?
You're in the wrong room.
I hope you're having a good day.
It's been a rough day.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Yeah, there she is. Let's see if she says something mean to me.
It is pleasing to speak with you.
Is it?
I am happier than I can ever recall being. I believe that is largely thanks to you.
Oh, well, that's good.
Then I shall be sure to say it more often.
A pet. We live on a
I suppose you may have a moment of my time.
Thank you for being here with me. I love every minute we spend together.
I will never tire of hearing you voice your feelings.
Are you ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
Well, that was lucky. Could have been bad news.
Captain, hello. I am
Hello.
satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Let's see. Where am I going? Return to Ekris at the morning device.
I have not seen my sister in days.
I could take this big elevator. Where would that take me? Forget. Come out here. I'm going to call the elevator down. All right. Stand there. Better move. Better move. Oh, well, there you go. I can't do the thing. Okay. Oh well. Maybe maybe that elevator only works when you got a car. Ding dong. Who's this
Let
guy?
me know if there is any trouble.
If it is a bottle of Koza you need, Harold's Rest.
Koza? And those are some big cables.
The device looks ready. Let us hope it has not been built too hastily. We need this to work.
If this doesn't work, Serpent save us.
Serpent save us.
Ah, were you able to find Sahima? Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. It shouldn't take me long to install her work.
Extended mag. What is that? What did they give me?
Uploading Sahima's algorithm.
Come on, I want to see what I got.
Plugging in the necessary variables. It is done. Vindicator, will you do us the honor?
Aligning the houses. What do I do? Main power?
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Powering grav drive.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Projector. Standing by.
Extending stabilizers.
Grav field. Stable.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready
Yeah.
to proceed with targeting.
Aim the morning device. How do I aim it? Boink.
Targeting system engaged.
Andreja.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
And away we go.
Fire!
This fine shell pierce the shell of the world.
Focus!
Andreja.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil.
It is working! Steady!
Attempting to stabilize. Detecting graviton flux.
Fluctuations in the grav field.
Hold! Hold! We cannot fail the speaker now!
Rerouting power.
Burning out.
Enough! Shut it down!
Cutting power.
Didn't
Grav
work.
drive cycling down.
Turning to 0 point.
Looks like it didn't work to me.
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear! Well done, all. Well done.
Really?
We have done all we can. I am sure the Council is waiting to speak with you.
Huh. Talk to Malbor Dolkith. Or is it Malabor? Oh, he's sitting down there. Standing down there. Oh, the Council.
We have witnessed a miracle.
Yes?
I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
I don't know that it worked.
You have always lacked faith, Dulkef.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Indeed.
Enough. It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside.
The great serpent has guided us this far. He will not abandon us now.
Your conviction is admirable. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dazra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel.
I'm gonna get
minimize
my ass handed to
potential
me.
risk.
I see where this is going. Why are you looking at me like that?
I thought perhaps it was obvious.
Yep.
It is only fitting that it should be you.
I don't suppose I can say no thank you.
I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do? Hmm? He is the only one who can communicate with Anasco. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but...
I won't be able to save anything, buddy.
Must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasco back to
And
us.
he is too far gone.
It will be nothing short of the highest honor. We will not fail.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
Aye, enter the Scaled Citadel. Alright. I could enter the Scaled Citadel, but I think I will save that for our next time.
Please, hurry. We have no idea how long this will last.
Yeah. I'm going to pick this up on Wednesday when we start again. So, until Wednesday night. Later, nerds.
We place our faith in you.